Hey there, everybody. This is Kristen from Teaching Balance, and I am here with you for this week's mindfulness meditation practice. And as you know, we are in this month of turning towards the uncomfortable or becoming comfortable with discomfort. And I think we've been doing a good job, really just kind of diving in and playing with a couple different things. And since we've done that, I felt like it might be useful for us to just ease up a little bit and kind of back off and just do a typical straight up 10-minute mindfulness meditation practice like we always do. I'm still going to, of course, include things like self-compassion, acceptance, and all of that, just, as I would. But no necessarily like bringing anything to mind in particular, unless you want to, which of course you can. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes. And so allowing yourself just to settle in, closing the eyes or lowering the gaze, sitting in a posture that is upright but not rigid. Both feet, if you're in a chair, flat on the ground and uncrossed. Perhaps you're holding those shoulders back slightly. And if you're on a cushion, having those knees or legs bent comfortably, and again, trying to, as best you can, hold that upright position. And if you have not already, beginning with those several deep, expansive, and grounding belly breaths. Allowing the abdomen to expand on the inhale. And then contract on the exhale. And doing that a few more times. And allowing yourself just to settle in and to drop into your body instead of in that floating thought bubble above your head with all the thinking and anticipating and planning and reflecting that we do all day long. And instead just be as best you can in your body. You're always welcome to come back to those deeper breaths if that's helpful to you. They're not exclusive to the beginning. And speaking of the breath, the first of your three options for resting your awareness on an object. The first is breath, another is the body, and then the third is sounds. So if you choose to rest your awareness on the breath, noticing where you feel it most easily in your body, it might be the same place that you typically feel it, or it might actually be different today. Noticing any association with that sensation. Just observing as best you can. Riding that wave of your breath. And if you choose to keep your attention on your breath, you may find that certain sensations or sounds pull you away. And if you choose to, you can rest your awareness on those sounds or those sensations. You don't have to stick with the breath. As long as you're maintaining that quality of presence and awareness. also be resting your awareness on sounds. Noticing sounds outside and inside. Some may be constant, some come and go. And as best you can, suspending any judgment about the sounds, like, oh, that's pleasant or unpleasant. And instead, just receive the sounds as they make contact with your eardrum. Noticing the characteristics or qualities of those sounds: sharp, low, high, droning, whatever it might be. And as always, noticing where the mind is from moment to moment, and if it has wandered, which inevitably it will, just gently bringing your attention from those thoughts back to where we are, which is anchored in breath, sounds, or body in this moment. When thoughts occur, although they might be about the present, more often they're about the past or the future. And one of the ideas behind meditation is to be more fully here in this moment with whatever is happening in reality that you can sense. And speaking of sensations, in addition to noticing the breathing or listening to sounds, you can also notice any other body sensations. Depending on what part of your day you're choosing to practice, there might be a quality interiorly about hunger or fullness. You might have muscles that feel more relaxed and loose. Or if you're at the point in your day when some stressful things have happened, you might notice that there might be some tension. Whatever the case may be, in line with our theme this month, we're just accepting and allowing whatever is. We don't need to change it or fix it, adjust it or improve it. We're just noticing how it is. Allowing yourself to rest from thinking about the past or the future, and to rest in the now. Generally speaking, when we get stressed out, it's often associated with something that isn't even happening right now. Or replaying something that happened before, or remembering it. Or we're worrying or fearing or anticipating something that will perhaps happen. But right now, for all intents and purposes, you are just sitting here in this moment. And unless you're dealing with some chronic pain, odds are this moment is okay. Things can always be better, but you're allowing yourself to accept and be okay with whatever is happening right now. So holding that level of acceptance, surrender, being as fully present to whatever's happening in reality right now until the final bell. Okay, and that was 10 minutes. So I hope that you found that that practice was of value. And as always, thank you for being here and taking this time for yourself, and also for allowing me to accompany you on this journey. Next week, we'll get back for our final week of April. We'll come back and maybe do one more exercise that's a little bit more specific to our theme, but I wanted to give both you and me a little bit of a break from that. So take care, be well, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, bye.